I'll be doing this budget in two parts. This is the first part. This is a big class 5 setting school. We're looking at 22 sports. And in this first set of budget, I had to cut 9 sports. And the sports I had to cut were cross country, tennis, swimming, dance, and golf. And with those 9 cuts, we were still $47,000 over budget. The total budget we were allowed this year was $100,000. So as we went through the list, wrestling, we cut body fluid equipment. That's going to be provided by the district due to COVID. Jump ropes, obviously, it's standard in every weight room. In Class 5 schools, we have a huge weight room that's given. Baseball, the pitching machine that's going to have to wait this year, or it's going to have to be donated through fundraising or donations. Everything else we're able to give. The streamliner chalk was not needed since we do have a maintenance crew that does work on all our facilities in Jeff City Public Schools, maintaining, lining, and the equipment as well. Girls lacrosse, same thing, lining equipment. The golden nets, we decided to go through the boys vendors. It was $20 cheaper than using theirs. The horn, game clock, and penalty clock. We have all-purpose clock and game scoreboard at our fields, so they're able to host any type of event or sport there. So they will not have to buy individual clocks. That will save a huge amount. Boys soccer mimicked girls soccer with the price. Track, I got rid of the hurdle cart. That's going to be something that needs to come through donations or fundraising through the actual program. It's more of a want instead of a need. Basketball, I got rid of the shooting machine along with the application. They were very expensive and might have to be something you need to fundraise for. Not every school has a shooting machine. Chairs, we went with the girls' vendors a lot cheaper, along with the resistance band, which is in every single workout facility, along with the yoga mat and the jump ropes. TVs, I've noticed, have been requested by many sports this year, but it's going to be a denied request this year due to be having projectors, Chromebooks, and Google Classroom in every classroom that kids can watch the video at the same time. We scroll down here, football. Football had an estimated 80 kids coming out per team. My suggestion would be to knock that down to 70. That will save the school district $11,000. Everything else in football could stay. Volleyball, we kept their stuff. The steel cart can be used with the boys to host the same amount of balls. The one thing we did knock out is some of their training activities that were kind of expensive. Some of those things might need to be fundraised or look at alternative ways of sourcing those funds. Competition mats for girls wrestling. We're going to go with the boys' mats. It's cheaper vendor than theirs. TVs were knocked off. Backpacks and coaching polos might need to be fundraised through their actual program. Volleyball, pole system. We are using the girls' vendors. They are cheaper, and we're knocking off the 10 of the boys' balls. Only 10 people on the court at a time in volleyball, and so I know you can work with 10 balls for at least one season. Until the summertime, we could order more. Game changer applications, the only thing I took from softball. Field hockey, everything was literally at a minimum and needed to start field hockey. Girls soccer, only thing we took out were the training balls. We cut those from 20 to 10. It saved about $250. Girls basketball, all we did was knock out the TVs. Still, at the end, we still figured out we were over $3,000 in budgets. But I know as we go through on the zero budget plan, we can knock out $3,000 worth of more stuff. Or we could find an alternative way to fundraise that money. So this is the way I did my budget here, and this is kind of how I would mimic this budget for a zero budget. On my second video, I'll show you the approach I do if I had to cut one more sport and what would be the alternative outcome to that.